TikTok Shop is one of the biggest opportunities in e-commerce that I've seen in the last 6 years. It really is completely changing the way that people are pursuing e-commerce and dropshipping. They are directly trying to compete with Amazon, which means it has a massive upside potential. And because you clicked on this video and you're watching this right now, that means you're an early adopter coming into TikTok Shop, and therefore you have the biggest opportunity here. There are people making hundreds of thousands of dollars a month already doing this. I'm personally going to be taking advantage of TikTok Shop myself with our pickleball brand that we're launching, which I'll have some future case study videos on for you guys, which will be super exciting to put on my channel. All right, now let's get right into the guide. I'm going to explain everything that you need to know to get started today on TikTok Shop. Plus, I'm going to show you all of the resources that you need to get started today. This includes how the suppliers work, what the fees are, how to actually sign up and use TikTok Shop, and the best ways to advertise it. That way you can make the most money. All right, let's get right into it. So TikTok Shop is a fairly new platform. I'm sure you've heard of it or you've seen it if you use TikTok itself. I want to talk about the ways that you can actually shop on TikTok. That way you know all of the opportunities that you have to actually start making some sales on TikTok. So the first way you can sell on TikTok is the shoppable live feature. So you can see this live right here. He's basically just going on live and showing this water balloon. It's probably actually just a pre-recorded video that they just put on loop live. And then people come onto that live and you can see that there's 362 people currently on live. And at the bottom is where you can actually go onto the TikTok Shop. So when it's linked, people like this product, all they have to do is click buy, and it's going to pop up here with whatever discount that you might have for TikTok. I'll talk about that later. They're giving a ton of incentives right now to actually encourage people to shop on here. And once you swipe up, all you have to do is click buy now. You're going to purchase whatever you're looking at right here. You just plug in your credit card information and obviously your address to get the product shipped out to. So that's the first way that you can advertise on shoppable lives right now. And a good strategy for this is actually probably what this person is doing, which is pre-recording videos. So basically you can film like an hour of content and then just put it on a loop on TikTok live. That way you actually don't even ever have to be on live physically. It just says that you're live and you're going for like 24 hours a day. I don't know the implications of this. If TikTok does catch you doing this, they might, restrict your account or something like that. So I'd be careful with this one, but this is what I see a lot of people doing right now. All right, so now the second way that you can sell on TikTok is shoppable videos. You've probably seen a lot of these. This is one right here that they're selling this Casio watch. It's basically just advertising the watch straightforward, but at the bottom left section right above their username, you can see the shop button right here. So this is just on the regular For You page, and if someone likes the product that you're showing, they can click on it right there and they get a picture of the product and the price, and this is where you can buy it now as well. The shoppable videos have a lot of details here with reviews, the free shipping, the free returns, how many products they've actually sold. So they've sold 421. They have a 4.8 star rating. All you have to do is click either add to cart or buy now, and this is where people can directly purchase from you. So now another way that people can actually view your products and make purchases from you would be in the shop section. So at the bottom left, you see the shop button. You'll just click on that, and then you can see everything that you've kind of been looking at lately, or just random promotions on here where you can directly shop. This is actually one of the main ways that they are competing with Amazon. They want this shoppable feature for people to search whatever they want on here with fast shipping time. So that's how they're directly competing with Amazon. I'll be talking about how they're directly competing with Amazon in terms of shipping later on this video when I talk about the requirements. But on this shopping page, it pretty much just works the exact same as Amazon. You can search for whatever you want, vintage watches, look for someone that's selling it with some good reviews. But you can see here just the sheer volume of how many sales people are making. This loop lasso right here, which is a very drop shipping product, they've already sold over 12,000 of these. So it really shows that a lot of people are shopping on TikTok, and it's a really great opportunity. So those are the ways that you're going to actually get your product in front of customers on TikTok, where they can just click on the shop now button and then purchase from you. But here are some things that you need to know before opening up your TikTok shop. So TikTok obviously charges a fee. That's how they make a lot of their money. They're pumping in a lot of promotions right now into their platform to help boost your videos, to get more views if you're using the shop feature. They're also giving a lot of people incentives like certain discount codes if it's their first time shopping, or free shipping, things like that. But their whole business model is obviously to make some money off of this, right? So they charge a commission. So TikTok Shop's standard commission is 6% of revenue on every order sold. So if you sell an item for $100 on TikTok Shop, you have to pay their fees of $6. Now this is a pretty hefty fee, but the beauty of it is that TikTok naturally is a platform that goes viral, right? So that's kind of what they're known for, is just very viral videos, and you have a high chance of going viral compared to other platforms, which means that if your videos do go viral on the TikTok Shop and people are purchasing from you, in theory, the only things that you have to pay for are the TikTok Shop fees and then the product cost itself. this is actually going to save you a ton of money if you're not running paid advertisements. So your margins on TikTok Shop will be a lot higher. You can sell the products for a lower price, maybe get a higher conversion rate. It just gives you a lot more money and margin to play with. Now, TikTok does have a lot of incentives for people to start moving on to Shop. They switch up this offer all the time, but right now for your first 180 days on TikTok Shop, they're only charging 1.8%. Now that we know the fees of running a TikTok Shop, you also need to know that's only available in certain countries. This is still in like their early launch mode and they're trying to figure it out, but they're heavily promoting it. So TikTok Shop is only available in these countries that I'm going to throw up right here, which is Indonesia, Malaysia, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, United States, United Kingdom, and Vietnam. Now, this doesn't mean that these are the only countries that are going to be able to use TikTok Shop. This is just the countries that they're testing it with to see how well it works before they expand it and open it up, which I would assume to be worldwide. To start on TikTok Shop, you also need a valid ID or passport, so make sure to keep that in mind as well. You do not need an LLC. You can run TikTok Shop as a sole proprietor. Now, you can advertise on TikTok, which I'll talk about later on, but if you're planning to run advertisements on TikTok for your TikTok Shop or your regular e-com brand, make sure to use my TikTok affiliate link down below to sign up for that. They'll match a lot of your spend and give you free advertising credits, and the offer goes up and down, so I'm not really sure what you're going to get at this moment, but it's definitely worth a look and signing up through that link. Now, another thing to mention is that they're really legitimizing the space of dropshipping and e-commerce online. There's been a lot of people that don't ship out products or scam people, and TikTok Shop is kind of trying to put a stop to that, which is actually really good for people like us in this space. It's going to instill a lot more trust, almost at the same level as Amazon. So one of their stricter requirements for TikTok Shop is that you have to ship out your products within 3 business days. After 3 business days, if you don't populate your order with the tracking information and if it's not correct, TikTok Shop can take down your TikTok Shop, or they can start restricting your account and giving you bad feedback score and stuff like that. So keep in mind that you need to ship out your products within 3 business days and they have to arrive in a timely manner. This is one thing that TikTok is very focused on. And if you don't fulfill those requirements, they will kick you off TikTok Shop, or at the very least refund the orders that are past that time frame. Now, you're probably thinking if you're running dropshipping products or sourcing from AliExpress, it's going to be pretty difficult to ship out those products within 3 days and arrive in a timely manner, which is completely true. You cannot dropship from AliExpress on TikTok Shop. It will not work. Your account will get banned and all of the refunds are going to go back to the customers. So don't do that. But I do have a solution for you, and the solution is Zendrop. So Zendrop is a supplier and fulfillment platform that actually qualifies for TikTok Shop orders. And so how you can do this through Zendrop is if you go on the find products section and click ships from US, all of the products on here will qualify for TikTok Shop and you don't have to worry about any fulfillment. They will be able to ship out the orders in a timely manner that will not get you restricted on TikTok Shop. So that is super, super important. And so how to do this through Zendrop, what you'd want to do is connect your Shopify store onto Zendrop and then your Shopify store onto TikTok Shop. That way, when someone makes a purchase on your TikTok Shop, it'll send that order over to your Shopify store, which then sends it over to Zendrop to fulfill that order. It runs super seamlessly, and it's really the only actual fulfillment software out there that can do this, besides if you add your own 3PL or warehouse, which I'm assuming a lot of you guys don't own your own warehouse or don't want to warehouse products yourself. So this is the best option. And I am a partner with Zendrop, so we have a great offer for you guys. You get $200 in your first product credits. So when you sign up for Zendrop, let's say you get your first 10 orders, you get $200 in product cost credits to cover the cost of those orders. Plus, you'll get 50% off for 3 months on any of their premium plans, which is super helpful if you're wanting to scale up your store. So I'll have the discount code for Zendrop if you want to fulfill your orders through them on TikTok Shop. Now, I did mention that you want to connect your Shopify store first onto TikTok and then onto Zendrop. And if you don't have a Shopify store, don't worry. I have a free custom store builder for you. I'll also have that down below in the description. It comes with 35 course videos for Shopify teaching you everything. We're going to load winning products already onto it from Zendrop, so those are ready to roll on TikTok Shop. You're going to get dozens of e-com resources so that you can start your store in a matter of minutes. So make sure to take advantage of that free store builder. I will have that below in the description. All right, so now we've covered all of the basics of what we need to prepare for before we set up our TikTok Shop. But now that we've covered all of that, let's move on to actually how to set this up. All you have to do is type in TikTok Shop registration on Google and then click on the seller accounts tiktok.com. Now I'll go ahead and walk you through this whole process so you're going to get your store completely set up if you follow this video. So you just go on their main page here and we're going to sign up with our email and hit continue. All right, so now this takes you onto the TikTok Shop Seller Central page and we're going to fill out this information really quickly. I did previously mention that you don't have to have a corporation, an LLC or anything like that, so don't worry about that. If you don't have that, all you need to do for your business type is select individual and hit next. Now you do have to upload your ID for verification like I mentioned previously, so just upload the front and back side of your driver's license or passport. After you fill out your identification information, it's going to take you into the shop information, which is your TikTok Shop name. This you can use your TikTok username or create a new username. It's really up to you. It depends on what products you're trying to sell. You're also going to select your primary product that you're selling on TikTok Shop. We're going to do sports and outdoor and hit submit. So now that submits your documents, which are under review. It usually takes 3 to 6 days to confirm this, but this is where you're going to do all of your TikTok Shop orders and everything, all of your management, all of your products is all done right here. So it's actually a really easy platform. It's very similar to like a Shopify or a Facebook ads. So if you're familiar with either of those, it's going to be pretty easy for you. Right here is the order section. So whenever you get some orders, they're going to show up right here. You can manage your returns, your fulfillment settings. So these settings right here, you basically want to adjust to whatever you are comfortable with in terms of like returns, your order handling time, how long it's going to take, and things like that. Now for your shipping options, this is where you're going to list where your orders are coming from. So it'd be the Zendrop warehouse if that's where you're shipping them out of. So you could add the address in here. And then there's the fulfilled by TikTok section, which is like their like 3PL pretty much. So it's like Amazon's FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. This one's fulfilled by TikTok, where you can send over your products to them. So that way they have full control and actually can fulfill your orders for you. But if you're using Zendrop, you don't need to do this. Now go down to the product section here. This is where you're going to add all of your products and manage them. So you can add your products in here from Zendrop or whatever product that you're wanting to sell. So all you would do is click on the add new product section right here. So it's very similar to like a Shopify. All you do is to upload the images of your product, which you could directly pull from Zendrop. You've got the product name, the category, the description, a video of the product if you'd like one, and then you do your sales information and shipping costs. So for example, if I chose golf as the product category, you can come down to the sales information here, and then you would put in your retail price, your quantity, and your seller SKU if you want to have that in there for your stock and what's available to actually purchase. So you don't want to oversell and not have stock available. Now for the shipping information, you would weigh out each of the products and the product dimensions of what kind of box that Zendrop will be shipping it out in, and you plug that in right here, which will give you the estimated shipping fee. Once you filled out that information of the product that you wanted to sell, you would hit submit for review, and TikTok would review it to make sure it follows their guidelines. Everything under the product section here is relating to the products that you're selling, like the product ratings of what negative reviews you've received or any positive reviews and what your average star rating is from the people that have ordered from you. Basically everything over here is just to help optimize your product and see how your product is doing in the marketplace. Now they have a marketing section as well, where there's shop ads, there's promotions, there's shop page, campaigns, and TikTok funded promotions. So there's promotional tools that you can throw onto your products if you want to start making more sales or run a flash sale or a Black Friday, Cyber Monday type of thing, where you can create product discounts, flash deals, gift with purchase, buy more, save more. You can basically use these however you see fit and want to, spice up your offers to incentivize people to purchase from you. Shop ads is where you'd run advertisements for your TikTok shop. I would tell you not to do this right in the beginning because you don't really want to go straight into paying for advertisements. I've actually heard that it can hurt your TikTok shop account with organic reach, so it's not really a good idea to do this. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. The shop page builder is where you can see what your online storefront actually looks like on the consumer facing side, and if you want to make any edits to it. Campaigns is where you're going to run all of your campaigns in terms of like Memorial Day campaigns, seller short video competition. They just have a bunch of random ones that you can do here. TikTok funded promotions in this section is actually pretty cool. So make sure to check all of these off right here. So these are the ones that TikTok actually uses to promote themselves. So TikTok is investing a ton of money into this program, and they're giving people shipping fee discounts, product coupons, product incentives. So if you've ever been on TikTok shop and people say like, oh, make sure to check out what discount you got, like swipe up. And then when you click on the TikTok shop link, you see, oh, it's 50% off right now for me. So those discounts don't always apply to everyone. So it's super, super random how TikTok actually promotes these things and who gets what discount. But you just want to make sure to have all of these on because it's a great feature. You get the full amount of revenue, and TikTok actually covers any coupons that they use to help sell your product. So you can tell that TikTok is really pumping a lot of money into this platform. They're literally covering half of the product's sales price for you and for the customer, of course, because they get half off. So that really shows how heavily they're investing in this. So under the affiliate section is where you could find people to do affiliate marketing for you through TikTok shop. In this section, you can change the category of the creators that are open to running your products on TikTok shop for you, where they get a cut of the commission for all the products that they sell, but it's essentially really cheap advertising for you and getting a lot of content creators to make ads essentially for your product. So you can search by different categories like fashion, electronics, beauty, and invite them, and you can actually send them a free product to test out and use. And if they like the product or you agree on the terms, then they can actually start promoting on their TikTok store. And when they have their TikTok shop linked to that product, whenever their audience clicks on that product, it'll take them directly to your TikTok shop. It's a great way to advertise for really cheap, and everyone wins from it. The creators get paid for the commissions, you get paid their revenue, TikTok shop gets paid their fee as well. So it really incentivizes everyone to make content for you and promote your product. There's also the live and video section. This is where you can obviously create shoppable videos, go into the live area where you can do shoppable lives as well. So you can either create videos on the shoppable videos right now through this desktop version right here, or you can do it on your phone. phone and just post a video with a TikTok shop linked to it for a certain product, which I find easier to do because TikTok just works better natively on an iPhone than it does on the desktop. So I'd recommend whenever you're posting content for your products to post it on your iPhone on the TikTok app and just have the product linked. Now the growth section basically just incentivizes you to go on missions and rewards. They're basically just trying to get you to promote your product more. So I'm not really going to cover this section because it's not super important in the beginning, but then we go down to the analytics section. This is just where you can see all of your growth and insights, how many products you're selling in a day, what your revenue is, where the traffic is coming from, basically everything that you'd see on like a Shopify platform or Facebook ads platform. Something to keep in mind is the account health. So there's the shop health level and the performance score. You want to have them in good health. You don't want TikTok to take your shop down, especially because this is such a massive opportunity. So you really have to follow all of their guidelines and regulations. So that's how you set up your TikTok shop on the back end. It's pretty easy to do. It shouldn't really take you more than a day to go through all of this section. And once you get approved, you're ready to start selling. You can reach out to influencers via their affiliate section here, start sending them products, try to get them to promote your products for you on their videos. And then your TikTok shop will be up and running and hopefully making you a ton of money. I hope you guys like this guide on how to set up your TikTok shop. I truly think it is the biggest opportunity right now in the e-commerce space. So if you're watching this video and you made it this far to the end, you should definitely log off of YouTube right now and go on TikTok shop and get your setup and ready to start selling. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Remember to leave a like and a comment, and then also subscribe because I'm going to be posting a ton of great content about TikTok shop and other e-commerce platforms. Again, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.